Have you ever been on a placement and someone just pissed you off? Why? Let's talk about that on this episode. Hey, what's up guys? It's Confessions of a Doctorholic with Hafsa Slayman. What people don't realize is that there's so many different types of personalities, and medical school is not different from that. You know when people say there's just type A students? Well, that type A has a broad spectrum. So let me tell you guys a little bit about the people that I was with on my away rotation. There was an ultra gunner. There was someone that wanted to make you feel like she achieved way too much. There was the chill guy. There was the cool guy that was working really hard behind the scenes. There was this person that just did not want to interact with anyone. And there was the ultra-friendly person that also worked really hard. There's little variations between people. Anyway, on any rotation, I like getting to know my peers. I love socializing. I like having a good time. So we all went out for the very first time. And by went out, I don't mean we went to the hospital cafeteria. No, we went out. Outside of the hospital, outside of the dorms. We weren't playing pool. We literally wore our own clothes, swapped those scrubs out, left that at home, went out with makeup, and we all just sat together. We chose a place, texted out in the group, and we sat together hoping to have a good time. So I'm sitting there, and I don't remember what the conversation was about, honestly. That's kind of poor on my part, I suppose. I jumped in. That's what I usually do with conversations. I just jump into the conversation, make myself appear known, try to insert some helpful / try to be funny comments. Some things that are absolutely lame, but I'm trying to socialize here. Anyway, so we're chilling, we're having a good time, we're asking where the other people were because we didn't all come at the same time. And this person comes in, and the first thing he says is literally, how are you guys going to get letters of recommendation? And I'm literally gawking at him we are not at the hospital anymore, mate. We had hours prior to this to discuss this and also a group chat. And then the next question was, you seem really good. That you wasn't directed to me, by the way, guys. This was directed to one of the guys in the group. You seem really good at what you do. Give me your tips and tricks. Will you teach me X, Y, Z? Oh, I was with this team. What do you think of this person? They were really good. Do you think I could get a letter off of them? How far along are you guys with your step 2 study? And oh my God, I am not joking, guys. Literally my entire brain just shut down. It upset me so much. And I don't mean the upset in terms of I'm going to run away crying. No, it was just I was this is my time away from the hospital. I want to have a good time. I want to meet like-minded people. I want to meet people from all over the globe and talk about their experiences and talk about how many languages they speak and maybe learn a new language and maybe learn different things and maybe just meet new people. And this bloke was just telling me everything about the placement. And let me tell you, all of these things were extremely relevant and important questions, and this contributes to the success of your rotation. I just honestly reckon there's a time and a place for everything. And for me, that definitely was not it. I don't know what you think. I think some of you might be well, your time is so limited, you might as well ask those questions. And I feel I am inclined to agree, but literally there's 24 hours in a day. Let's say you're sleeping for 8 of it, which, let's be real, all of yous are lying. That does not happen anymore. That was for people who don't have stress in their lives, aka when you were in your first year of your life, maybe till you were 5, and then the stress begins. This is something that's really unhealthy that I'm talking about right now, but I'm just joking. I just reckon there's a time and a place for these questions. I do reckon it should take place at the start of each rotation, possibly before you even go there. But I don't think a night out with people in your course is the way to do it. Also, why didn't he text on the group? Why did he not address it before? I don't know. So my question to you is, has this happened to you? Are you one of these people? What do you do in this kind of situation? If yous are wondering how I dealt with this situation, I just changed the subject every single time. I literally at some point said, I'm pretty sure I said, oh, can we deal with this tomorrow morning? I'm pretty sure I would have said something like that. And I remember changing the topic. And then in the end, I was like, you know what? There's like enough people on the table that I can have a little side conversation without being engrossed and stressed by this topic. So I ended up doing that, ended up going home. I felt a little bit drained, which really isn't my style. But overall, it was a good night, honestly. Lovely guy. Just, I don't know. I'm just not like that. So what do you reckon? Did I do well? Do you agree? Let me know. Send me a voice note. And I'll catch you next week.